is all tied at one apiece. Could not be more closely fought. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors and the Orlando Magic. You look at Orlando, and guys, what's your take right now on this Magic team?
They snuck in a win on the road, which leaves this series all tied up. Huge opportunity for them tonight. They're at home. They believe in themselves. A win would give them a real edge going forward.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, very good team they're up against. They're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the final can win wherever the game's being played.
And stolen by Bankero. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And stolen by Hardaway. Wagner with it. Caruso covers. Wagner inside. Clock at 6. Here's Bankero. And he drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Taking a look at the Supersonics. Having split the first 2 at home, they've relinquished home court advantage. They look to take it back tonight.
Yeah, and at this point, it's anyone's to claim. The kind of back-and-forth series you hope for. Tonight will be pivotal.
And there's James from the arc. It's good.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Pass to Wagner. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Now here's James. Fires away from way outside. Now here's Hardaway with the drive. Tries to save it. Fast break. Here we go. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. Seattle's shooting their first free throws here for the night. He's off on the second. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Pass to Hardaway. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer in transition. Hardaway's got 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So both teams changing it up here. Seattle trails by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Hardaway with it. 5 points in the game. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Williams grabs the board. Seattle on offense. 4-point game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Outside, inside, in between. Doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Deflected. And Banchero outside. Driving inside. And then jabbed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Here's James. It's blocked. Wagner outside. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Wagner inside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Banchero outside. And the layup falls. 6 points for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Seattle. They trail by 7. 3 from Holmgren. Orlando with the rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
James, right side. On the wing, Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Williams. Here's James. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Anthony. Back to Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. And the Magic lead by 13.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second-chance points thus far.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your 4:07.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Outside Joe. Shoots. The bank shot, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 8 points.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Seattle's shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts in the game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Wagner outside. And he lobs it up. And Anthony slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Wallace. Hartenstein. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Outside, Caldwell Pope. That three's off the mark. And so it's the Orlando Magic, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Joe. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Dort. And it's Wagner missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter. But they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But looks like they're putting it together right now.
Yeah, there's Wagner in the two-man game. I mean, he could work either end of it.
And James gets it to go.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Wagner outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Batase. Tries again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Batase. And there's the rejection. The Magic need to put one up here. Offline with a three. Seattle trails by 8. Inside. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got his second bucket on the night. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Anthony. 5 points in the game. Dort with a steal. On the break. Here's Williams. Wallace, right side. Left side, Joe. And stolen by Hartenstein. Takes it inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Banchero. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Caruso. No points so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander.
If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Here's Hardaway. And they recover it. Here's Carter. Another shot. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 3.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Hardaway. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando leading. Here's Black. Still no points.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Pass to Dort. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Holmgren with it. And here's Caruso outside. Drops in the three. Caruso's got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Hardaway. He's got 13. Banchero the screen. To the wing, right side. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Magic leading by 3. Dort with a steal. On the break. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
From deep. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's hear it for the 407.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Wagner with it. 10 points for him. Anthony outside. Pass to Batase. And here's Wagner. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's James. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. And stolen by Anthony. Outside, Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, number 15, Pierre Hardaway.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Hardaway. Over James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Hardaway hits them both. Seattle trails by 5.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Buries it from 3. Joe's got 6 points. Pass to Hardaway. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out in front, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Caruso outside. A shot from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Hardaway with it. Picked up by James. Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's James. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with it. He's checked by Carter. And the shot goes in. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wagner in the high post. 12 points for him. Here's Hardaway. Seattle pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Black. Pass to Carter. Now here's Hardaway. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
He's all alone. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Seattle making a switch here. And it's Seattle with the ball. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The kick out to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 7 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Seattle making a switch here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Williams grabs the board. Seattle on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Count it. Good. 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now Caruso. He's got 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. They lead by 1. With some arc. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Black. Both teams deciding to change it up. Seattle leading by 3. Wallace with it. Dort outside. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Wagner outside. Carter on the wing. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet out. Seattle pulls it in. Down low. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Outside Joe. Screen by Holmgren. To the inside. Outside Joe. He drops it from range. Joe's got 9 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Wagner. He's got 14. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Seattle leading by 6. Wiggins, no good. Wagner inside. Here's De Silva. Gets the 3 ball to go. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Dort outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Joe. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Outside Carter. Anthony with it. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren's got room. And again, it's Seattle missing.
A total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Orlando trailing here. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Howard. Right wing. Here's Banchero. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Seattle out in front.
84.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish us here in the fourth quarter. Orlando with the ball. Here's Black. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Houston, no good. Seattle on offense. They trail by 1. Back to James. No good on the triple. In transition, the Magic on the run. Hardaway's shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is right through the heart. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's Black. Clock at 6. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, when Shea goes all out, catching up to him is not an option, and he is gone.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Sinks the tray.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Batase. Orlando leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Tries the spin move. Pass to Wagner.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Seattle trails by 4. And here's James. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by James.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
To take the lead. No good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3 hits the trifecta. Caldwell Pope got 6 points in the quarter.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
James can't get it to go.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Hardaway. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Left side, Hardaway. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. Driving to the basket. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Coming down the stretch, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Banchero outside. Back to Hardaway. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time. Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Outside Hardaway. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Screen by James. Launches it from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Hardaway into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
It's tipped. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. Banchero. Tipped. There's the drop.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Caruso grabs the board. In transition, here they come. And that one's good. James.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Here's Banchero. Banchero getting creative.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Hardaway. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Supersonics. 2-point game. Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Will make substitutions. There's 49 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1. Hardaway hits them both.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now James. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander down to 5 on the shot clock. It's off.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds. I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Wagner for 3. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Hardaway with it. Pass to Wagner. Rejected by James. Launches it. Nails it from 3. James has got 33 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
That one's good from Hardaway. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the oop here. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Hardaway grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. To take the lead. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Holmgren. That gives him the lead.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Here's SGA. Blocked. And here's Hardaway. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, VA.
These two teammates right here, Brad, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Banchero. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick. Fires from 14. Up again. It's good on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Gort for 3. Pass to James. Williams with it. Screen by James. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Here's Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
Wow, Banchero totally unbothered by the pressure of the moment.
James outside. Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing. Pass to James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Banchero. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Wagner. Check by James. Wagner, right side. And here's Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Orlando picking up the win. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals.